the courtroom was buzzing, the air filled with dread. Judge Young Joe was sitting up there, filling folks' heads with his rulings and judgments. A pompous old fool till Jamie walked in, breaking every dang rule. He sharp as a tack, with a mind like a steel trap, and Sham's ego just shattered, fell right in her lap. He couldn't take it. His pride took a dive, 'cause a woman outsmarted him kept her dreams alive. Sham, 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 oh, the ding dong, hates a woman smarter, it's a sorry old sailor. He sent Regan away, blinded by his own might. Now the whole town is laughing with all of their lies. Regan called him out, said what we were all thinking. A dumb old fool, yeah, while his conscience was sinking. He thought he was royalty, sitting high on his throne, but his law was all shaky, built on sticks and on bone. He ain't earned no respect, ain't earned no acclaim, just a bitter old man playing a rigged game. Jamie laid out the facts, bitter as the summer sky, and Sham's little world. Hey, everybody. You like my jams? We're just getting started. Hang with me, I forgot something. The tunes will continue. Hang tight. Just started today. Oh, you ding dong. It's the one smarter, it's a sorry old thing. He's sitting a league in the west, lighting by his own right. Now the whole town is laughing with all of their eyes. He slammed down his gavel, his face turning red. Said jail for Regan, then he turned and he fled. Ran out of the chamber, fear in his eyes, 'cause the people were angry that he found crimes. He couldn't face justice, couldn't face the just thing, just a coward and rose for scale. Oh, Shama, the ding face the one smarter, it's the sorry old secret. He's sent Regan away, right by his own. Now the whole town is laughing with all of their Shama, the ding dong, he lost his way, yeah, he's a terrible scene. Jamie and Regan, they shine ever so bright. While Shem runs and hides, lost in the pale moonlight, laughing in the kitchen the whole damn night, singing this here humorous country style song. He ain't nothing but dust blown by the breeze. Sham, 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 longer than dog. What'd you guys think? What do you think? Is it pretty good? Did you hear the words? Yes, we are at the Injustice Center again. So we got some business we got to take care of. Number one, I got to see if I got a warrant for standard practice. Number two, it turns out that ShamaLongA's Ding Dong is back up to his shit. Can you hear that siren? Probably not, right? Because the live stream stuff is cutting out the background noise. Denver Fire Department's right over there. Did you see that dog? The sheriff's department he let him piss all over the flowers. Why can't he have his own pissing spot? Did you see the balls on that dog? Oh, Hika, what's up? So yeah, we got some business. We're back down here again. Just a quick update for those of you that have been following the activity in my live streams on the Regan Benson channel. So it appears as though the real constitutional upholder is doing well. I think now that he certainly has the right attorney, I think all updates and whatnot from here on out you will find on his channel based on what he wants out there and based on, what he and his family decide is best, or his family himself and his attorney. I don't want to hinder any of that. It's most definitely 100% certainty that entire family, including Luis himself, is not safe. So we will conclude all of those updates as of that last stream, because I did make it clear why I need to get back to what is going on with me. American rights. Don't go down without a fight, folks. Never back down, never bend over to the enemy. That sounds all great and fun in theory, and it sounds all great and fun to make those comments as, the biggest cheerleader team known to man, which would be the internet. And while some of us are out here like taking hit after hit after hit after hit after hit, sometimes, backing down or retreating is a necessity for people in their lives, and so they don't die. There's that. And this whole thing about never back down, well, I'm never going to quit talking. However, I am going to have to take on some new activism, if you will, and we're going to talk more about that after I go in there and come back out. But I can't record in there. So eventually here, we will turn this live stream off, audio and sound. If I don't ever come back, it's probably because I had a warrant or I got swooped up or something happened and I maybe am dead in there. I don't know what to tell you if I don't come back. I would say give it about 15 minutes tops, and then I'll check in. So we are here downtown at the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse again because I have to go into the clerk's office. I received this letter in the mail on Saturday that I have failed to pay fines and costs and or keep the payment agreement that I made with the Denver County Court. As a result, a failure to pay fee may be imposed. You must pay in full to close your case and to remove any prior OJW lien from your license. Now, an OJW lien is a outstanding judgment warrant, for those of you that don't know. And interestingly, there were a couple filings on 511 that we can't quite seem to unravel as to what they were. Also, in the middle of all of this, mind you, this, of course, is for my case wherein Judge ShamaLongA's Ding Dong Dean got up and ran from the bench after setting an outrageously high appeal bond of $3,000, making some weird statement, all of this back on May 8th,
making some weird statement about he's going to impose $1,000 fine and he doesn't know what the rest of it's going to be, but he'll figure it up later, something to that effect. And so, as I had mentioned before, Shamalama Ding Dong, who is also known as Judge Isam, Isaam, Shamseed, SHAMSID dash Dean, DEEN. Judge Isam Shamseed Dean, most commonly referred to as Judge Shamalama Ding Dong, Dean, did some things that are pretty questionable. And one of them being he sent in an order over to probation, ordering me in immediately. Now, if you'll recall, there was a motion filed to appeal. And now all of a sudden, I'm probably have a lien on my driver's license. And the other piece of this is that lien has to be sent over to the Department of Motor Vehicle. And if you'll recall before, when Denver got sued, this reminds me of the time that Officer John Shaw, that little gutter weasel rat, little tiny thing, he reminds me a lot of Judge Shamalama Ding Dong Dean, wherein they would abuse a system wherein this system is already failing. The Department of Revenue, also known as the Department of Motor Vehicle in the state of Colorado, where they don't send you any notifications. They just suspend your license. So, like, you would get pulled over, like, say, leaving this courthouse, and they would tow your vehicle and take you to jail for driving on a suspended license, something like that. Like they tried to do to my husband. Yeah, when John Shaw did that to him. Officer John Shaw over there, the Denver Police Department, who's now a detective, by the way, got a promotion after being involved in a federal civil rights lawsuit for settlement. Got a promotion into detective. He's the people assigned to investigate crimes like, officer involved shootings and homicides and all that stuff. Yeah. So anyway, when you call the Department of Motor Vehicles warrant division, it's called the DMV courts. Well, they can't answer the phone because the call volume is too heavy and you have to call back later. Yeah, all day now. So I have to figure out if I have a valid driver's license and to find out if an OJW has been filed. Like I said, there were 2 filings on May 11th that we're not sure about. So anyway, action will be taken. I'm reading on in this letter that I received in the mail on Saturday. $30 fail to pay fee, attachment of up to 25% of your earnings. Referral of your account to a collection agency, additional costs added by a collection agency, and you must remit a total of $2,343.50. And you can pay it online or make a payment in person. And if you have any questions regarding this notice, you must appear in room 160. So that's what we're doing today. Remember, probation told me when I called and left her a message and I said, hello, why are you doing this to me? This sentence is on a stay for appeal. And she called me back, and then her message was kind of confusing in that she may or may not have misread something that wasn't there in the file. And she apologizes, so just disregard that. Now this weird. So yeah, and when you call the Department of Motor Vehicles, the director comes on and says, hey, I'm so and so, and I'm the best thing next to toilet paper, and We expect a high level of service from our people at the DMV. And so in return, we expect you to treat our high level employees with respect. Hold one moment while we transfer your call. Hello, thank you for calling the Department of Motor Vehicle Court Services. Due to high call volume, we can't take your call. Try again later. Click. And they wonder why people are so pissed off. I mean, this system wouldn't be fucking you over times 10, would it? If you're just the common average person who doesn't understand the system, and why would you? I still have to find all the little crevices in the gutter that all these La Rata rats navigate in order to fuck people over. And I have since discovered a new one in that the DMV court services really exist because they handle filings made by judges who do shitty shit. All right. So for now, we're going to take a break and I'm going to go in here and see if I have a driver's license and a warrant for starters, and then try to figure out what the hell they're allowing Judge Shamalama Ding Dong to do to me. So give this about a 15-minute break tops. We will reconvene. I'm not turning the stream off. It'll just be on pause. So if you want to talk amongst yourselves, have at it. Do I have a mod in here at all? DJ, please, if you could hang tight in here and perhaps just make a comment here every couple minutes, few minutes that I'm inside. Oh, Jennifer, thank you. That's right. Very, very good. And hey, Commander, go back and listen to the music. It's lovely. So we will reconvene here very soon. I take that back. I'm being spied on. I just wanted to document this. It's a top secret spy. Oh, hey, we're back. Well, I've got a whole stack of paperwork. But I'll tell you what, it's all pretty interesting when they wonder why people want to record their interactions with government. They wonder. So, some years ago here, a chief judge decided, and I don't know, the bullshit orders up there, they're not constitutional. Look, I, I can't push that one right now because what will end up happening is I'll get arrested and then I'll have a new case and then we'll have to fight that. And we already have so many constitutional wars going on with what is going on in this courthouse as it is with these judges thinking they're God, right, Carrie Lombardi? So I just, I didn't record in there. The Denver County Court clerks in room 160 here for the past, I want to say, I don't know, 2 to 3 years have shown the utmost professionalism and courtesy, even to the most rude and upset people that are going to that window. Nobody is going to these windows because they're happy about what has either just happened to them and or needing to file some motion or some document because things are going good in life. So it appears to me that the clerks are getting good training and there's a high expectation of professionalism. I have not had any problems accessing information until a little bit recently here with the documents that I was requesting on the real constitutional upholders case, but they delivered and it was done appropriately. But this asshole at the finance window, it was nice to meet you, old man River, and you will command the respect you deliver. It's pretty simple. And they like to, from what I can gather, they like to harass people so they can just hopefully get you to start paying money, you know, to their welfare fund. So apparently every 3 months, these cases get reviewed. He highlighted that on 8/26 of 26, they'll review this to see if it's still stayed. You send me another fucking harassment letter, Denver courts, whoever is your fucking chief financial bullshit person sending out unenforceable threatening letters, I'm going to take up a new issue. So there are judges' orders in here. ShamaLongA Ding Dong did grant the order. So this is not the incompetence of him or his court staff. This is Denver just simply trying to collect money. That's all this is. And after talking to old man River over there, the nice clerk said that she was going to look at all of my cases with the Denver County courts and see if an OJW had been filed on any of them. And they have not, from what she can tell. And then she went above and beyond and asked me if I wanted a printout of everything. And I said that won't be necessary because I have no reason to doubt your competence and professionalism, and especially this particular clerk. She's really good. And she was the gal on the far right when you go up to the window. So I was not going to waste the paper or the time. The issue I have is trying to understand why I got a certain report. And I use a service, if some of you'll recall, I have to use a service that it gives me notification when things are being entered legally in my name or credit wise or all of that. Because if you'll recall, Chief, I'm a deceptive fucking idiot of Sheridan. What's his name? Ding, 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 ding. I'm losing my memory. I like your mask. That's a good way to avoid flock cameras. All the all the surveilling as you move along in the city. Some bullshit, huh?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I went to an art class.
It's cool.
That's,
You take care. Be safe out there. Martinez, Jeffrey, former Denver cop, commander. Sent out all of my personal information to trolls that were requesting information. My social security number, date of birth, address, everything. Yeah. And so I had to pay, I continue to pay for a service that gives me notification on any actions in my name. And something came up in that I don't have a valid driver's license. So far, from what I have been able to uncover, is that the DMV, per the public portion of their website, doesn't show that my driver's license is inactive. Can't get them to answer the phone over the OJW thing. So besides making an appointment to go down there to get just some random clerk that's going to use the computer to look it up, I don't know. I guess I could get a cop to run it. The courts say I don't have a warrant, Denver warrant at least. Who knows what Inglewood might be pulling or Arapahoe County or whatever. So, yeah, so I had to take time out of my day because I am a person that understands the system at least where enough to be able to go hunt down what I'm trying to get answers to. But if you're not that kind of person and you just go about your day and you're getting screwed over by this system, you don't know where to go or who to ask or any of that. So, at any rate, what do you say we do some chalking? So I got loads of papers here already. So the motion for stay of execution pending appeal filed by the ever so lovely attorney, Jamie Hughes Hubbard, was granted. So I don't know. It was filed on the 8th and granted. So I don't know why they're pulling this shit with me. But it is harassment. They're literally threatening me that I must come in here and pay. Or you'll have your license revoked. We'll take 25% of your pay. Yeah, it's all pretty interesting, isn't it? So at any rate, we'll just tuck those papers away. And that all of that after probation called me and said, where are you? So you know what would have happened next? There would have been a filing from the probation department for failure to comply, which Judge Shamjob would have jumped on that to revoke that $3,000 bond, which I still don't understand. I have no clue what a outrageously high $3,000 appeal bond even means and how easily that is going to get revoked. So I literally come out here on the daily knowing that at any second I'm going to be back in there sitting there indefinitely. And that is the Denver Downtown Detention Facility, like what they just tried to do to the real constitutional upholder by not following the law and setting a bond. Yeah, the shit that has gone down here is crazy. And you know why? It's because judges are doing what they want to do. They don't care. They're not held accountable. They want to just say, fuck you. We're doing it. If you don't like it, go sit in jail. And that's literally what's going on. So we're going to be shifting over into this is what I wanted to talk about. We're going to be shifting over into the next election cycle of ensuring that I at least do everything that I possibly can. Do you hear that fire truck? We got to call. These judges will be held accountable eventually by God. Speaking of that, we got a call. Let's just take a moment to talk about Andre Rudolph. Andre Rudolph was Denver's worst judge in the history of judges, I would say. Definitely the worst, most biased. What are all the descriptive words I can use? Egotistical, grandiose, superpower, superhero. The man literally thought he was God. And he died suddenly at the age of 59 a couple weeks ago. And yeah, he's facing his judgment day right about now. And I'll bet he's asking and answering with some humility, if you will, like the things he did to the people in his courtroom to thoroughly humiliate, embarrass, ostracize, try to end their lives, put them in jail, destroy their lives. That was Judge Andre Rudolph. And it's no secret that all of the government complicitors have hailed him above the human race as larger than life. Well, he wasn't so large when he kicked the bucket. Let's see, all you state evil bad actors that are complicit in announcing to the world that you're all friends. You're not supposed to be friends. You're supposed to be non-judgmental and a non-biased position. Judges aren't supposed to be friends with government officials. Why are you all announcing that you've been friends with this fucking douchebag all these years? Because you're friends with all the other judges? So what I want to say about Judge Rudolph is that I am quite certain that Judge ShamaLongA Ding Dong Dean thinks he's going to become the next Judge Andre Rudolph in being the most important thing in all things of look at me, I do what I want. So on that note, Judge Issam Shamseed Dean, Deen, I'm unsure if he will be announcing retention or not yet. I'm still doing my research in the committees that I need to form, whether it's just a candidate committee to campaign against a candidate, or if it's a candidate and issues committee that I need to register. So I'm doing all my research because, as you know, Denver is its own city and county. So it has a whole different thing going on as far as how these judges get appointments, which he was appointed by Hancock, former mayor Hancock. And that's no surprise that Hancock would promote a fucking moron like this. And he's now got to stand for retention. And the people need to be informed as to why this complete imbecile should not be retained as a judge who doesn't even have a basic understanding of due process rights in a courtroom. There's a reason Judge ShamaLongA's Ding Dong ended up in 3 whatever presiding over my case, and Polaris just up and disappeared. I don't know where she's at, but when I figure out who's up for retention and whatnot, and this and that, and blah, 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 and I do the proper filings because I know how to do this political stuff, you see. And then I know how to come out here just like Betty Crocker and ask these fine folks, do you know about judge retention in the state of Colorado? Well, let me inform you. Here's some information. And I think I would like to maybe start a website, or the issues committee candidate/committee will be titled Exit the Bench, something like that, something along those lines. Get off the bench. The people have spoken. So will I be successful in keeping this douchebag from getting elected by the people? Probably not, because what'll happen is, like Hancock, he'll come back and say, bro, I know you tried to take care of this bitch once, but let's take care of her once and for all. Here's $1 million. I went and rounded it up for you from all our friends, and we'll start doing some TV commercials and yada, yada, yada. We'll get you elected because you'll be the people's favorite, because we are going to have you be the next Andre Rudolph. And so the people are going to love you. But who knows? I mean, if I start this issues committee, maybe I'll get $1 million too. I don't know. But you don't know unless you try. Look, I'm not much for voting anymore because of a lot of reasons. Mostly because nobody represents me. But I will vote on issues, and I will always vote no on judges unless I have and can see a consistent history of a judge that upholds the Constitution and the people's rights, which so far there's never been one. So I always vote to replace judges because they're not doing their jobs. And until you are, I'm not going to vote to retain you. So my advice to the people of Colorado, even though you hate voting, even though you don't want to vote, even though you're not registered to vote, you need to register to vote. Because if you only do one thing on that ballot, that's okay. And that's vote no on all judges. Thank you, Lucky225. So until we see a judge on full display worthy of a retention vote from the people, I will vote no. But did you know there's been one judge in the history of voting that has not been retained? In the history of voting for judges here? Maybe 2. Don't quote. 2, max. That's how stupid people are. They're like, oh yeah, they must be good. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's retain them. You are part of the problem. You are the problem. How many times have I said we have a people problem? The people are the fucking problem. This is the government we design. It's the government we tolerate. It's the government we fucking put up with. You people are the problem. These people are doing the evil that they signed up to fucking do, and you put them in there to do it. Shame on you. So we will be moving onward into that arena. Remember, I said I had some goals, some New Year's goals. One of them was judges, and the other one was rewriting the oath of the officer oath for the state of Colorado. I did that. It's posted on YouTube. I rewrote that oath. It's pretty simple, pretty quick and to the point. Now I just need to print up some cards and get that distributed. And then as soon as I'm done with all of my research here, we're going to find out who's been here for how long, when they're up for retention, their rate of pay, all of that kind of stuff. And it's going to be an informational handout. And no one is going to stop me from doing that right here in the plaza or anywhere else I should so decide to do that. Even if I'm invited onto private property, I will be doing that. We're just going to focus mostly on Denver County courts, unless there's a reason to move into district court here. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of brain power, and it's a whole load of information that you don't want to overwhelm people too much with, because then they get overwhelmed and they're like, fuck this, I don't even know what this means. And they throw it in the trash. So we got to hone in on what I think is most important here in the money revenue scam is in the Denver County courts and what is going on in all of these courtrooms. And again, I would encourage anyone to log in on any day and watch any of these proceedings that are being live streamed, or come down here and see who's sitting on the bench for yourself, which I think I'm going to have to spend more time doing that as well, because it seems as though the new thing here, even though they're being streamed, is to not know who the judge is to not have the camera on the judge. So nobody knows who's on the bench. So there may be a necessity to start coming down here and observing, doing some in-person observation. But you can Google that if you want to watch online. Just Google Denver virtual courts. And there's a link through denvercountycourts.org to go watch that. Yeah, so let's do some chalking. Unfortunately, they'll probably wash all this chalk off as soon as I leave. So I'm probably not going to put a lot into it today because it's the afternoon. And when I want to do a peaceful protest and redress of chalk, I want people to see it. And so the best time to come redress the government here at the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse is early in the morning on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Thursdays and Fridays are pretty boring. Most people don't go to trial. These judges have morning dockets and they're gone by the afternoon. They very rarely have anything more than, a 20-minute motion hearing in the afternoon, at least at the county court level. So we should go see if they erased my chalk over here at the jail. Damn it, they did. Well, that's really disappointing. Yeah, donate blood. We want to suck all the blood right out of you. Oh, you guys. So you heard the song, right? That's some good stuff, right? Let me play another one for you. So get this. I ordered this really cool megaphone. I need a megaphone because the new thing with the Denver Police Department is to blare their nasty ass horns on me, which is probably a restraint and all that kind of stuff. But who gives a fuck? They do what they want. They aren't even being disciplined. Nobody follows up with complaints. They just do whatever the fuck they want. Open fire on you, beat your ass to a pulp, make an ass of themselves in the middle of the street. They give no fucks. They do whatever they want. So I thought a megaphone would be good. And it turns out that I got this megaphone and it showed up on my porch this morning. You know, the whole world knows over there in District 3, Denver Police Department. You know, Joel Bell runs that whole operation. District 3, I have a front porch in District 3. And it turns out that this morning, some motherfucker was following the Amazon driver in his personal vehicle wearing an Amazon vest, stealing the packages off one porch, opening it on the side of the box, taking it out, putting the box back together enough to make it look like it was still an intact box. He's wearing an Amazon vest and he is going along following the driver, replacing one open box with a new box, and stole my megaphone this morning. I got that fucker on camera. I got his car on camera. You think I'm gonna call the cops? You know what those fucking assholes in District 3 are gonna do? They're just gonna make it fucking worse. They'll show up and start open firing on people. Probably me. So listen, Denver Police Department, I'm gonna catch this fucking asshole myself. Me and my friends. We're gonna catch this motherfucker. And we're gonna get my megaphone back. So dare stop us, you fucking worthless ass, fucking pansy, bitch face fucking cops that do nothing because these fucking people are that brazen. They know you do fucking nothing to stop that shit. This has been going on in Denver for, I don't know, the whole time. That Amazon's been a fucking thing and they know it. And they do nothing to stop this stuff. So these guys are even that more brazen. They go around and follow these Amazon drivers in broad daylight. It was early this morning. It was like 4:35, but it's still light out. This dude, he gave no shits that his face was on camera, that his car was on camera, driving up and down the street, hopping one street to the other. The box that ended up on our porch was from the previous street behind us. He'd been fucking following that Amazon driver the whole time. We'll catch him. Don't you worry. So at any rate, yo, yo, yo. Yeah, you know the deal. Courtroom drama in effect. Got a story to tell. Gotta show some respect to the queens of the city. Sharp and so fine. While a certain judge, where he lost his damn mind. Regan and JD, yeah, they the bright stars in this concrete jungle, breaking all the bars. Right here in the plaza. Legal Eagle Supreme. Outsmarted the bitch, living out a dream. Judge Sham and sweating, ego proof. The soul couldn't handle the truth, knocking at his door. She dropped them on his head, facts laid out so clear. He got mad, got feelings, let the anger shit. Lost his mind, ain't no king, ain't no queen. Just a fool on the bench, can't comprehend. Sham, sham, shamalonga, ding dong a ding. Oh, 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 oh. He's a joke, a disgrace, a pathetic scene. Sham, sham, shamalonga, dong ding, a ding, a ding, a ding, dong ding. Reason over truth, call him what he is. I'm mobile, so dumb. His judge gets him his. He thinks he's royalty. A crown on his
his head, but he's nothing. Zero. The word Big said, so he sent her to jail. A petty revenge play, cause her unelect shown stealing his day, but the people were watching. The tension so thick, he ran like a coward, leaving mighty quick. He thought he was safe behind his gavel and road, but the people will rise. Their anger explode. He ain't got no respect. He ain't got no class. Just a broken down puppet trying to get out. Ding dong, ding. Yeah. Lost his mind. Ain't no king, ain't no queen. Just a fool on a big can't comprehend. Shim, 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 ding dong, ding. Evil and justice begin. He's a chose, a disgrace, a pathetic scene. Shouldn't stand on along a ding dong a ding. Karaoke night, y'all. Everybody's laughing, the whole world can see. This judge is a failure, as plain as can be. He messed with the wrong women, shark and so with it. Now his reputation strapped all over the city. He's a broke ass fool. He's out, he's done no sway. Just a clown in the dust, fading away. Yeah, no way. ShamaLongA's. Yeah, that's his name. And the whole damn world is laughing at the shame. Yeah.
You like that? Here's a really good one. That's why I need the megaphone. It's a USB. I'm going to start doing performances in the plaza, but I can't do it without my megaphone.
Turn it up now. Listen to the story about a man who lost his throne. Got his ego bruising until he's lost alone. He thought it was clear, but the crowd don't fit. Let the record show he's just a joke. That's it. Regan walked in and sharp as a tack. It's so quick. Jamie by her side ain't no political fatigue. Judge Sam died, he sat up on his head. She felt a little threatened and he felt the patch because Jamie's flame power, it shone so bright. He couldn't comprehend, couldn't win that fight. He got his feelings hurt, a fragile little flame. Sam singing, oh, they were a fool. Maybe I can pop my phone up right now. You got shitty focus in me. That's what I'm talking about. I'm starting a big campaign. I'm gonna be out here in the morning. They're fucking me over about. And a lot of people. They don't want to pull the right. They're trying. Bullshit. Champions who's that crazy bitch dancing in the plaza? That white girl ain't got her shit. We're gonna have dance parties out here in the plaza. You won't respect me, you won't obey, cause he's old so reverence, hip, hip, hooray, but he ain't royalty, he ain't even close, just a bitter man striking a pose. He thinks he's mighty, but he's just a clown. Shadows falling when they wake upside down. Everybody's watching, everybody sees the way he acts out, brings us to our knees. With laughter, yeah, the tears are rolling free. He's a laughing stock. So I need my friend Jerry to come out here and do a jam with me. Jerry, come out here.
I'll get all dressed up for the dance party. It's gonna rain and the wind's blowing. Hopefully my stuff doesn't blow away.
Fingers locked up, but our spirits free. Jamie's still fighting for you and me. Shanjo, we couldn't take the heat. Ran out the courtroom and in defeat. Scared of the people, the righteous sound. His broken judgment hitting the ground.
Telling you, people have interest because they're all getting fucked over. The ambulance is here. I hope a judge didn't suddenly kick the bucket.
Not in this place where feelings move and fruits replaced. Shim sham shade, a farce, a farce. It couldn't be behind the bar. So heed this tale with caution's tone. When powers feel they all alone. Still someday, ding dong, just see. In the closing shadows play a judge presides. Come what may, but wisdom seems to take a lead as biased rulings they receive. Gavel raised a mighty blow, ignoring facts of bias show. But scales of justice tipped alright beneath the clouded careful eye. Children's chants travel along a ding dong a ding, a spectacle, a scene. Justice blurs a tangled thread with foolish notions instead. Decisions made on whims and fears, disregarding all the cheers for fairness, truth, and what is right. Lost in darkness, void of light, with gavel raised, a mighty glow, ignoring facts, a bias show. The scales of justice tipped awry beneath the clouded no longer take team. Spectacle, see justice, tangled thread with foolish notions in their head. Is bent, the rules ignored, a fair display to be deplored. Emotion rule, a wild cascade, a mockery, a masquerade. Shallow, team, dog, team, a spectacle, see
What do you think what do you all think of the entertainment so far? I'd like to get a rating on it. Can we get a 1 to 5? 5 being awesome. I don't think that was a judge that went in the ambulance. Oh, it's here. Whew, I'm sweating. I'm sweaty. Whew, my goodness. I need some shade. It's a 10. I get a 10? Right on. Oh, there's more. Yeah, well, Sin City, I guess there's some people I could have asked. But everybody, kind of has a life too. There's that. I get a 5. Thank you very much, Denise. So do you want to see what I've written so far? I can't put a whole lot into this. I just feel like they're going to wash it away the second I leave. And I can't get another parking ticket today. So I'm going to have to go at some point. Whew, it's hot. 10 out of 10. Just so we have it for the record, what exactly this says, so there's no misunderstandings or accusations. This is protected speech and redress of government. Judge Shamjob, also known as Issam Shamsid Dean, is a deceptive moron. And the question is of the day, did he cheat his way through law school? I'm guessing yes. I mean, I wouldn't want to accuse him of being cheating. I mean, that would be defamatory. I don't know how he became an attorney. Judge Shamjob, also known as Issam Shamsi Dean, deceptive moron. Did he cheat his way through law school? Yeah, I wrote that. Do you know Judge Shamsi Dean?
No.
In 3E, he's a terrible judge, municipal court judge. If you're ever in his courtroom, you make sure you have a lawyer.
I'll look at him. Yeah, I'll look him up.
Yeah, he's bad news. Well, I get to say that from experience. It just got 15 degrees hotter since I started this chalking. Yeah, Jennifer, he certainly doesn't know anything about the First Amendment. Maybe he got his law degree in another country? Yeah, a fair question. It's a fair question indeed. He just blew his way through. That's well, I didn't say it. I just read it. So yeah, at any rate, you guys, if you got a message to send to your local government, shock, protest, and redress is a really good way to do that. Huh. Anybody recognize her? Y'all recognize her? That's Judge Trish. Judge Trish Massafafasi, the stupid evil bitch.
I'll grab my bag
and go ask them. From Luis's hearing on Saturday. That's her. I think she just came out of the give blood van. I didn't quite see it, but that lady was asking her. Why are these judges giving their blood today? You know, there's this whole real thing called bleeding for healing. So maybe you fuckers are realizing you need to bleed out so you can replenish your souls because you think it'll help your hearts. Yeah, go give blood. You worthless fucking evil souls. Go give your tainted blood. Yeah, that was Judge Tish pinches her tits to see if she's really living. Patricia Marusaki, Maruccesaky or some shit like that. Probably drinking it. Yeah, recycling their own blood. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, she's an evil bitch. She thought she would just go ahead and take Luis off the docket on Saturday after he was set for bond on Friday. And then the prosecutors turned around and filed the same case again. Yeah, there's some pretty hanky shit going down with that, you know. Do you know this judge in 3C? You ever been in there? Issam Shamsi Dean?
What happened?
Yeah, he's a bad judge. He's a really bad judge.
What did she do?
It's a him, and he doesn't know the law. He violates people's due process rights in the courtroom.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really bad, and he's gonna stand for retention probably this November.
Oh, okay.
So if you're registered to vote, make sure you vote no
Okay.
on this judge. He's bad.
Can I take a picture?
Sure, you take
Do
all
I know what's...
Yes, please do. This is his legal name. I call him, well, I'm assuming that's his legal name. I call him Judge Shamjob because his name is Sham C. Dean. That's his last name. His first name is Issam, Isaam. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Spread the
Are
word.
you suing or something?
I'm sorry?
Are you suing that?
Am I suing him?
Yeah.
Well, the problem with judges, you can't sue the judges. But the cops that put you in the courtroom, they're the ones that you can sue. And he made sure that he tainted the trial, so I couldn't sue them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
yeah,
for
thank
whatever
you.
happened, okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you
Take
very
care.
much. You take it too. Bye-bye. See, I'm really good with people. I can really get a message out. When Regan wants to get some stuff done, she can really get it done. That's the truth. Sham seed, Dean. So at any rate, what were we talking about? Oh, Trisha, Trisha the tit pincher. Sure. Do you want me to hold that for you? Yeah, because they won't let you take it in. How long are you going to be? I don't know. I'm just need some information. Okay, I'll wait for you. All right. I'm so sorry. Okay. No, Thank don't you. Be sorry. That's okay. I'm glad you asked. I'll be right here. Support any way you do. You know. Thank you. Know when I come out. Right. Thank you. She's so sweet. I'm holding her mace for her. Her only self-defense as a woman in Denver, because it's illegal to try to defend yourself, period, in Denver. See how powerful the people are when they stick together? See why we're so much better together with this, against this system that wants to suck the blood out of us. They literally suck the blood out of us in the form of $2,300 and then expect us to come out here and give more of our blood. Really? Is that how that works? Hi, Judge Farragher. Well, it's going. I'm just protesting and redressing my government. Thank you very much. I appreciate you wanting to uphold that in the courtroom as well. hmm It appears as though I came on the right day to catch all the judges. So Judge Farragher, I pretty much liked her up until the point where she let the guy that assaulted me walk out of her courtroom. Yeah, yeah, that's Judge Farragher. Did you hear her? She said I have a right to my First Amendment. That was nice of her. Mm. Yeah, between her and Barry Schwartz, the other municipal court judge, yeah, they let that fucker walk. You did nothing. I just ended up having a broken bone in my skull and my body absorbing the bone and my brain herniating through that gap. And I just ended up with a major brain surgery that I was expected not to come out the same person from. And the chances of me dying during the surgery were higher than, your average surgery. Yeah, that's Denver. Municipal courts, judges, starting with Barry Schwartz. Do you see why I have a problem with what's going on here? It isn't just a judge sham job. It's actual victims. hmm You see, because the Denver Police Department, they didn't quite charge that case appropriately, right? And then they never followed up on it over there in District 4 when they were busy writing warrants for me for recording in the lobby. Yeah. I don't know why people like myself and the real constitutional upholder are still alive, but there's obviously a reason. So, wait, did I have that right? What courtroom did I say? Did I say 3C or 3E? He's in 3E, right? I need to write that down here. People are wondering. The real constitutional upholders in 3C, is that right? I need to double check this. I get all of my things backwards sometimes in my mind because I still go to therapy. And so I get things jumbled. I forget names and who's what. Yeah, it's 3E. So, yeah, that's Shamshi. Judge Shamjob is in 3E. Let's put that down here. Sometimes I even forget my own name. Just kidding. 10-second Sam? No, not Sam. What's his name? 10-second Tom. Hi, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you, Tom. How have you been? I'm good. I'm enjoying my day. Hi, I'm Tom. Okay. So we need to get hold on, let's just get some tunes going again, shall we? While we wait for that nice lady to come back for her pepper spray. Her only form of halfway legal self-defense in the city and county of Denver. Let's get some more jams going. I got some stuff in here for I got some kids songs, I got some lullabies. What else? Good. Sparkles on the perfume floor. A rainbow shines through the open door. Magical justice is what we seek for every creature, tiny and meek, in a land of dreams where glitter gleams. Just share presides over happy schemes with a tiny gap sparkling and bright, making everything stand not time. Sure, the fun is every day. Just making a smile, justice for everyone. A lawyer with a pearly heart argues the case before the break of dawn. About who gets the last shot they could get. Just listen so sure the fun is every day. Just with a wink and a smile, justice for everyone. No broken calls or silly things. Judge Sam drives away all tears with a flourished brand and a happy sound. Fair dance and laughter all around. In November. He keeps take care. Sure, the fun is every day. Justice for everyone. And what'd you think of those tits? How do we do? We did pretty good on those? Brandon, what's happening? Brandon fucking Mitchell is in the house. Luis, yes, the real constitutional upholder. Thank you for that, Aaron. It's going to be in 3C, and I'm in 3E. I had the unfortunate dealings of having to be dealt Judge Sham. Did they help you?
Yeah.
Good. Did you go to the clerk?
Yes. Just I was on room 160.
Yeah, they're good in there. They're helpful. Were they good to you?
Right. I'm gonna upload that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Probably. To help
Thank
out,
you.
okay.
I appreciate you very much.
No, that's fine.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Right?
You too. Ta-da! And that's how you spread the messaging. She's going to upload that picture to Facebook. Jennifer, thank you very much. You're grooming a black Russian terrier. Thank you for being in here. I really appreciate you being in here. We're doing good. See, if I were here in the morning doing this, oh, trust me, the impact would be 100-fold. So uh, I'm a politically astute person when it comes to messaging. Does that mean I have enough money to spread the messaging? Probably not. Because like I said, I think Judge Sham Job will get approached by his buddy, former Mayor Michael Handicock, who had his cockadoodle do in a knot while he was a mayor with some cockadoodle doodler from the Denver Police Department. There's a lot of history, if you will, in who's who and what's what in Denver. I'm not totally immersed in it because I stopped paying attention to it probably during the Handicock administration. But there have been a lot of mayors that have become politicians in higher positions that have done a lot of damage in Colorado. And where the rubber meets the road at the end of the day, we know is with the police and these judges. I always say the two biggest threats to America are the police and the public education system. Public education system teaching indoctrination, and then the police being where the rubber meets the road, where they send people into these courtrooms by not honoring their oath. Nobody honors their oath. So what are we going to do about it? Well, apparently nothing. We're just going to tolerate it. Well, I'm not going to quit talking about it. And so I should probably do things where I can, when I can. And for now, while I can, we're going to focus on coming back here to bring some awareness around the municipal court level here in Denver. I have no doubts that the district level of judges needs to be looked at too, but I do that really through my own lens because I don't have experience in the district courts. So that's why I would like to expand this whole project. When I get a website created, hopefully that takes money, right? To get a good one and to get it done right. So I have to form a committee or a candidate issues committee. Because if you're going to spend X amount of dollars to do this stuff, you have to uh, essentially ask the government for the permission to do it. Because people like Shamalama Ding Dong Dipshit would inevitably try to file a complaint, Secretary of State, on me, as well as others. I know how to cover my bases. And as a matter of fact, here's some really other cool news. Where'd that come from all of a sudden? Yeah, that was interesting. I don't know where that came from all of a sudden. Just like took off from somewhere behind the jail. So here's some really other cool and interesting news. I'm pretty sure we're going to be expanding the nonprofit. And so I am. What do you need? Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll leave the sound. And
I got I got involved in an accident. Someone hit me, and I ended up hitting someone else. Then I was like shaking, and the first thing I did is pull out and go to the nearest store. You know, so I tell them to call the cops. My phone died, so they arrive, and I get seizures. I got syncope. They want me to walk straight, which I can't.
Did this happen in Denver?
Yes. So they put me to walk straight. They want me to follow the pen, which I tell them I feel bad. In the video with the officers, it's me telling them, hey, I
You don't feel
sick.
good? Mm-hmm.
So they didn't do nothing. They arrested me and put me on the officer's car.
Mm-hmm.
So they handcuffed me, put me there. They didn't buckle me up or anything. I ended up having a seizure in the back of the car. And with the handcuffs, I seized too bad that I had pictures, bruises all over to here. My hand was black. So I ended up not having a DUI, but it was unfair for me because they did a lot of things wrong.
And you had told them that you were not feeling good. Offered to call medical? Did they call medical?
No.
They never called medical
They
for
called
you?
medical right after.
Uh-huh.
Right after I seized on the back of the car, but because I was bleeding, so it's just unfair to me. Justice is not. It's not being right.
So they didn't charge you with anything?
They gave me a plea of reckless driving.
You took a plea deal?
Yes, because I was facing for jail time, and I wasn't drinking. It's unfair, and I ended up, you know.
But that's the Denver cops. But see, honey,
Yeah.
this is when you don't know the system, you got to get an attorney. You're probably entitled to a public defender. You were probably entitled to a public defender. Did you know that?
I got a public.
And they made this plea deal for you?
Yes, because my attorney said it wasn't, it was the best thing to do because the other part, district or
The DA.
yes, the
Uh-huh.
DA wanted to dismiss.
Yeah, they never want to dismiss them, but you have a right to go to trial.
Yeah, I do.
And that's what I did here.
Okay.
And not that always going to trial, rent justice.
Yeah.
I get that.
I got plenty of pictures how bad it was.
And so sometimes taking a plea deal, I understand. But how long ago did this happen?
Last year, February.
February of 25?
Yes.
Did you ever file a complaint on the cops?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
With who?
They sent me to an officer here. I had to pay money for a paper to sign as requesting. I don't know.
You had to pay money
Yeah.
to
Like
file a
85.
complaint?
Yes, 85.
$85?
Yes.
No, something's not right there. Where did you go?
I don't have the address with me right now, but to be honest, they sent me to this place and I had to fill out the paper. It's like a desk in the middle when you go in, and then
Okay.
offices on the side.
So the web building, maybe? Is it right down here on Colfax?
Yeah, it's that way. But
And what did you put on the piece of paper?
that I reported the incident, and I told them what happened, and I was asking for $80,000 for medical and things.
Oh, you filed a claim with the city. Okay,
Yes.
I know what you did. I know
Yes.
it. Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for you.
I did.
So, did you ever get a response on that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's how the city works.
Yeah.
So, the problem is that you took a deal.
Yeah.
See, this is where it gets very complicated in how you can recover when they violate your civil rights.
Well, I have talked to an attorney before,
Uh-huh.
but I lost my phone and I can't find his number nowhere.
Uh-huh.
But I know he told me if I'm they don't charge me with DUI, he can sue them.
Okay.
So
You need to
it's
find
not
out.
a DUI.
We need to figure out who that was.
Yeah.
And there's other civil rights attorneys that know based on looking into your case if you have a case or not. This is my card.
Okay.
Okay. Will you email me? You can text me too.
I will email you, or you want me to call you now?
Yeah. Send me a text.
Okay.
Send me a text. So I have your number. I'll put it in my phone. Try to find that attorney.
Okay. I don't know nothing about that legal thing,
Right. But that's why you have
But
that's
I
why
need
you have
to
them.
find out.
Yeah, you
Yes.
need to find out, and you need to file a complaint on the cops.
Yeah.
You didn't file a complaint on the cops. I'm gonna send you a link to file a complaint on the cops too,
Okay. That sounds
because you should still have their names, right, from the
yeah.
reports.
Yeah. And the discovery on video, he also says that he's not quite sure. He had only 24 hours of DUI training. So 24 hours, I mean, like 24 hours or 48. I don't want to lie.
Still,
Like,
he's claiming that he didn't have enough training though.
yes, and it's all record. So in the court.
These cops are so out of control in Denver right
I don't know what's going on.
They're out of control, is what's going on.
Let me say, what's your name?
It's Regan.
Regan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Regan.
Yeah, because I can give you some attorneys' names.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just unfair. And then they took me to the hospital, and then they sent me in another. This time was a van. An officer.
Did they put you in a van and bring you over here to the jail?
No, they put me on a van. And they bring me. I don't know where they took me.
Uh-huh.
And but they put me on that van. They didn't back on me up either. So I ended up having another seizure in that van too. And when I got into the jail,
Uh-huh.
and they charged me on.
Yep.
I had the jail pants,
Mm-hmm.
and I was handcuffed,
Mm-hmm.
so I couldn't tie them in the front. So they were falling, and an officer tried to pull them out, but and I felt his finger right exactly Yes. He put his finger to pull them up. Why didn't he did it on the side? Why in the front right where my
Oh,
paper
hell no.
is?
Oh,
It's
hell
just
no.
a lie. It's unfair. I don't know if I should do the same thing you're doing.
Yeah, you should do the same thing I'm doing. You have a right to do it.
Yeah.
But I need you. Yeah. So I'll have your text. I'm going to respond to your text, but you don't have to do it right now.
Oh, I'm
You have
just
my
gonna.
card.
Yes. I just need to save it because I
Yeah.
have a lot on my mind right now.
Right. And I'm going to help you.
See, I'm shaking because.
Don't you worry
Will you
about
do
it.
it, please?
I'm going to call you
Okay.
so you have my number.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for
Absolutely.
doing this too.
Yeah.
So people would know
That you can redress your government.
Yes,
You
yes.
can.
All right. Thank
We'll
you. God
talk
bless
soon.
you. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye bye. Yeah. So if you ever want to find something to do in activism, you can come down here and sit here for just this short amount of time. So, yeah.
I'm gonna get it. Research. Go to. Where's my report?
So you do it online.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to send you the link
Okay.
to do it online or well, I mean, I would go with you. The cop shop is right over here.
Right there.
Yeah, but I don't want you going over there by yourself.
Oh.
If you want to file a complaint in person. Okay. But if you
I'll come back when I said thank you for all.
if you do it online,
Okay.
then you can track it.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Okay. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Of course. We'll talk soon. See, she's all motivated now because she's got a little bit of support. You see? So that's going to be an interesting case right there. Because this has been going on quite a bit also in Denver with these. We're just going to give out all these DUIs and we're not going to follow any laws or procedures. Yeah. So, and then on top of that, she's got a medical issue. She says she's already talked to an attorney. Are you going to go? She wants to go. I don't want her going by herself. Huh. Well, either way, she's now got my number. Maybe she said she's parked over there. Yeah. So I think we're going to have to call it a day because I can't have another parking ticket. What do you guys think? Hang tight. That's why I've often thought I just come down here so you can sound off, right? Tell the world what you want them to know. Tell the world how this system has screwed you over. I'm not going to have opinion about it one way or the other because I can't fact check, but so anyway, this is where we're at. So Judge Shamjob, also known as Isam Shamshi, Dean Deceptive Moron, Did he cheat his way through law school? Question mark. Courtroom 3E. All right. So seriously, just helping people understand the process. I could just stand here with a sign. Are you getting screwed over? People are going to have something to say about that. Is the government trying to collect on you? Who'd you victimize? Oh, look, if you victimize somebody, you got some dealings to deal with. But the government's not the victim, and neither are the cops. Every case I've ever had, -1. It's the cops that are the victim. Never of anything physical, just of my mouth. How does that work? How does that work? Oh, yeah, she was parked over here, so she's good to go. I don't have to worry about her. So yeah, look how much work we got done in very little time. We need a song in closing, don't we? Let me find a good one. If I would have had my megaphone that didn't get stolen, we'd have had a good jam session. Oh, we heard that one already. Did we hear this one? I just like the beat of this one.
Turn it up now. Listen to the story about a man who lost his throne. Got his ego bruised and now he's all alone. He thought he was king with the
Hello, Sage.
Huh?
Okay.
Osage. Ah, you're going the right way.
Am I?
Yeah.
Is it on the other side of the mountains or on this side?
Of the mountains?
Yeah.
It's on this side
Is it?
of
Good.
the mountains, yes.
All right. Damn it. I hate the fucking city.
Yeah, me too. Not gonna lie. There goes the blood sucking band.
Lost his sleep. Sham, 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 on the king, on the king. Praying dirt, but it's a that dream. He ain't got no sins. He ain't got no grace. Sham Jones finally no face. We can call him out, plain and true. You're a dumb mofo, yeah, that's what you do. He said, you won't respect me, you won't obey, cause he's old somewhere. Pray, but he ain't royalty. He ain't even close, just a bitter man striking a pose. He thinks he's mighty, but he's just a clown. Shambles party when they wake upside down. Everybody's watching, everybody sees the way he acts now brings us to our knees. When the laughter, yeah, the tears are rolling free. He's a laughing stock. lost at sea. Shine on the thing, on the team. Playing blood, but it's a bad, bad free. He ain't got no sense, he ain't got no grace. Stand your fire right in your face. Niggas locked up, but our spirits free. Jamie's still fighting for you and me. Just we couldn't take the heat. Ran out the courtroom and made the scene. Scared of the people, the righteous sound. His broken judgment hitting the ground. I mean, you gotta admit, that's some pretty good shit. DJ, what did Amazon say? They said call him back tomorrow. They've always got this thing, oh, it may get redelivered. Opera in the car.
Oh, gather round, come hear the tale of a judge who's lost his way. Shim sham shamalonga dee, donga dee, ruling night and day. Once a prosecutor, sharp and sly, lost the case. Bye-bye. Had to trade his briefcase in hand for a judge's gavel, unable to stand. His rulings twisted, bent by feeling, justice lost, truth concealing. Courtroom stage, a comedy store. Everyone chuckles, everyone knows. Just sentences fly before the plea. No facts needed, just his decree. The red goes down the hall, the worst judge of them all. A defendant walks off to plead, but the judge is ring. Listen, I didn't just become a cheerleader for no reason. I mean, I know how to do my jam.
And I wasn't in speech and debate because I was shy. And I wasn't Noah's wife in Noah's Ark in 6th grade because I didn't know how to be an actress. I am just saying. We are going to have some parties in the plaza, and they're going to be a good time, even if they're just with myself. So that concludes today's Shim Shama Shamalonga Ding a Dong ordeal. And let's hope that justice will prevail at some juncture. I don't know what that's going to be, but let's have some fun along the way, shall we? So stay tuned. I will keep you apprised on the effort I am making to ensure that Judge Shamalama Ding Dong exits the bench in Denver.